Hello guys, this is Shiraz Amazing Videos. Review of the McLaren 750S. The 720S was McLaren's best creation to date. The 750S is superior, but its primary function is ease of ownership. Appropriate things: amazing performance, accommodating handling and steering, and less obnoxious cabin technology. Inappropriate things: for some, spaceship design hasn't evolved enough. Still a dull sound. Preview. Whoa, that other new McLaren looks just like the previous one. Proceed. There is nothing to see here. Correct? False. The 720S, which debuted back in 2017, is replaced by the brand new 750S. A third of its parts, according to McLaren, are new. You'll determine if you think that's a lot of new parts for a supercar that was already class-leading, or if it needs too much work given how similar it still looks by looking at it. To be fair, supercars have a longer lifespan than the typical family hatchback. After being introduced in 2013, the Lamborghini Huracan is presently undergoing its second mid-life redesign. This surpasses Simon Cowell. The Ferrari 488 GTB was redesigned as the F8. And that was essentially a 458 Italia with a turbocharger. To help cool a more potent twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8, the car has a longer front splitter, lighter alloy wheels, Artura-style vents atop the front wheel arches, and a larger intake in the lower flank. The 720S's 711 horsepower has increased to 740 horsepower. Sticking to metric horsepower measurements makes things much less confusing. This indicates that an engine producing roughly 3 more horsepower than its cousin in the McLaren P1 is located behind its meshier rear and under that larger yet lighter air brake a la 765LT. Have you ever wondered what a P1 would have been like without the battery ballast and all the hybrid gadgetry? You may now proceed. Did I also mention that the 750S weighs roughly 100 kilograms less than a P1? Hehe. False. Compared to the 720S, it is slower. Really? With the addition of downforce and a shorter final drive ratio, McLaren has been able to give the new car even more punch through the 7 gears. As a result, the maximum speed decreases to just 206 miles per hour from 212 miles per hour. I'm sad. However, the 750S, which costs £250,000, can accelerate from 0 to 186 miles per hour like a hypercar. If your main concern is speed alone. If so, here are a few more numbers. In 7.2 seconds, the quarter mile takes 10.1, and the first 62 miles take 2.8 seconds. Excellent, we agree. But in reality, there was nothing about the 720S's appearance, performance, or handling that required improvement. Thus, in addition to the increased acceleration and improved aerodynamics, McLaren has attempted to simplify the 750S's construction, increase the cost of finishing, and make it easier to live with. Swiss chiropractors lack the ergonomic common sense that McLarens always possess. They all provide so much insight that you can see beyond Mary Poppins' weekend bag and into the future. However, owners who wish to use them daily have expressed frustration with the car's poor radio reception, erratic phone signal, and electrical issues, in addition to general fit and finish issues. The 750S should be as enjoyable to own as it is to drive because the company maintains that this vital attention to detail is now top priority. Yes, as far as we can tell. The entire vehicle has a higher-end, better finished feel to it. It's challenging to identify a single area of improvement, but internally, it's more appealing, tactile, and robust. It's unfortunate that McLaren has chosen to abandon the flippy dash. Only one is important, and that is the Ferrari 296. We've already gotten them together for a road and track twin test, in which the McLaren prevailed. Watch the movie here. Though not by much, we liked its superb sense of connection to the superior torque and agility of the Ferrari, as well as its tactility and habitability. Verdict: at the cutting edge of what is feasible and charmingly antiquated all at once. And that's a unique combination that keeps the 750S among the greatest. A cursory glance at the 750S reveals little change. If you look at it more closely, you'll see that most of the panels have changed. Driving it is the same story. In case you're not paying attention, the 720S is faster. However, if you focus, the multitude of small details add up to make this one of the most comprehensive supercars ever made. There's no way a 750 horsepower car can be so friendly. Very practical. A driver on a daily basis? Yes. With the 750S, however, that fantasy won't be dashed by the interior. The touchscreen no longer requires more processing power than the person in front of you at the coffee shop, even though the engine may still lag occasionally. It connects to your iPhone and faithfully plays your music. In geological time, the nose lift is no longer in operation. These aren't glamorous, wall-worthy features for a bedroom. However, they will make a 750S competitive enough to beat out a 911 Turbo S for the daily commute. The 750S is actually a strange combination. In the world that is becoming more and more electrified, this sledgehammered turbo V8 missile seems somewhat antiquated. However, the performance is above and beyond your expectations, the styling is still spaceship, and the cabin has finally kept up with the times. It's therefore both cutting-edge and endearingly traditional at the same time. And that's a unique combination that keeps the 750S among the greatest.